Yeah. Welcome to the table where the truth gets said. No filters, no edits, no words left unsaid. Different perspectives, but we all take a stand. Real talk live, this is no middleman. Yeah, soul setting tone, keeping structure and flow. Uncle Plug, bring game that the streets already know. Reign with the crown and the voice that expands. If it's honest conversation, no middleman. Live from the room where the real ones stand. Uncut, unscripted, no middleman.
Souls of Thought. Disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. Statements made are opinions, satire, or hypothetical discussion and should not be interpreted as factual claims. We are not journalists, attorneys, or professionals. We are reacting to publicly available information. No statements should be construed as accusations or assertions of wrongdoing. By viewing this content, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own interpretations. Viewer discretion is advised.
Tonight I want to start with the word that has been on my mind. Delusionally confident. Let me say that again. That word that's been on my mind is delusionally confident. By definition, being delusionally confident means believing so strongly in something that you hold on to, that belief even when others don't yet see it. Sometimes that confidence can inspire, and sometimes it can push us to react in ways we don't intend. Last night, my confidence turned into something else. Overprotection. It came from a place of respect and loyalty, but the truth is that protection was never asked for and it was never needed. And for that, I owe an apology. As I've gotten older, I try to step into a space of vision, not division. The reality is, when you're walking with vision, you sometimes see things before others do. But just because you see something doesn't always mean it's your place to react to it. So tonight, I want to say this clearly. From here on out, Souls will keep his thoughts, no pun intended, solely to himself. But instead, understand something about me. If I ride with you, I ride with you. And when it's time to stand up, you'll never have to question where I stand. I want to thank Raw Society Coalition for reminding me of something powerful. Thoughts become things. What we are building right now is special. Something bigger than moments, bigger than disagreements, bigger than noise. And I've learned something important along the way. Every ripple isn't a tide that I need to ride. So tonight, we move forward with focus. RSC, let's take over YouTube, one stream at a time.
Are you making another beat, Daddy?
Yeah.
And Genius is my dad.
Man, loyalty off the strength. Squad with me off the strength.
Let's go.
If you with your people, let it be known.
Loyalty off the strength.
Yeah.
Squad got me off the strength. Going crazy off the strength.
Yeah.
We ain't playing off the strength. My team strong.
She with her ladies off the strength.
My team strong.
She with her ladies off the strength. Talk.
She showing coochie like Boosie, sliding on her like the Toosie. They saying beggars can't be choosy. I ain't begging, so I'm choosy. Way I'm seasoned, I'm a movie. In the bed, it's unruly. Getting high first, coolly. I'm a dog, no cue, she a cutie. I'm leaving my prints when I smack on her boot. I'm all in her space, she like the intrusion. Got a role play, she like the illusion. On the other side, it's a squad when I'm moving. Uber XL, whatever we doing. New clientele, business maneuvers. I'm cool with some lords and I'm cool with some hoovers. Come to the court, they call me a shooter. They come to the guns, I'm calling a shooter. Better call it a truce before I call a conclusion. I'm from the city where it ain't no snoozing. I'm from the city where it ain't no lacking. It was so fast, that's how it happened. Put a hit on your man, I got hits on my mind. B-class could write a hit on the nap. I'm making a list, I got hits on my mind. Where I'm from, somebody dying if we cap it. Loyalty off the strength. Squad got me off the strength. Going crazy off the strength. We ain't playing off the strength.
Yeah.
My team strong.
She with her ladies off the strength.
My team strong.
She with her ladies off the strength.
I love my brother off the strength of that, but we was in the vacant lot, he grabbed the bat. We was in the vacant lot, I grabbed the ball, numbers looking wrong, so we had to haul. But we came back, You heard the story, West Adam Street. West Side babies cooking up. This Mike and Kobe if they hooking up. I think of Kobe when I'm looking up. I'm the one, never shooken up. They shooting. These bars make you look me up. I give it thought, you don't think enough. The way I float is like I got the touch. The way I gloat is like I'm narcissistic. The way I back it up, then it's diminished way I'm acting up. Women see me up, say I'm acting stuck. Dudes got me honest when they acting buck. Always quacking, you daffy duck. When it's cracking, mighty duck. Got the sticks, slap your puck. Think he better, match him up. Hard shell, but you lack the guts. Late rounds, tag your gut, walk you down, back you up. All I know is that I'm with the squad, and you better be with it if you acting tough. It's off the strength, loyalty off the strength. Squad got me off the strength, going crazy off the strength.
He said loyalty off of strength. I like that. What's good, YouTube? What's up, everybody? This is your No Middleman panel, and we are here on Terrific Tuesday night, where we have real conversations. Our takes are bold, and ain't nobody hiding behind the middleman tonight. So shout out to everybody that's already in the chat rocking with us. We see you. We appreciate you. And yes, we're going to definitely read these comments. And before we get into it, I'm going to introduce myself. I am Rain, the First Lady of the Raw Society Coalition. And we're going to keep this conversation flowing, of course. And you know, we got the visionary, the founder of the Raw Society Coalition, the man who helped build this whole platform. Show some love for Souls of Thought. And of course, we have everybody needs Uncle Plug because he gives it to us straight, no chaser. He don't hold no bars. He got it. So, welcome, Uncle Plug. How y'all doing tonight? It's Tuesday night, y'all. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, terrific Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday night.
Terrific Tuesday, yeah.
The best prime time show on the Tubi.
The best Tuesday night show. The best night show in
Salute
YouTube altogether.
Salute
Boom.
to my brother. Hey, everybody put a salute in the chat, man. Salute to my brother, man. Man. You understand? That's grown man shit. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all bitch
Yes, indeed.
Say tighten out.
Hey, Chanel. Hey, family of God. Everybody's filing in. Sonny's in here. Tez is in here. Roxy. Hey, Jen. Everybody coming on in. We appreciate y'all. We run a little behind tonight, but we here.
You ready?
Behind here, we getting our work here.
I know, right?
Gotta get home.
Got stuff outside of YouTube. We gotta get done first. We grown first.
You gotta do that grown folk shit first now for anything. Oh, man.
All right, you ready to give us what the streets are talking about, Rain, on the radar with Rain tonight?
That's right.
Great topics for us tonight, so we're gonna have the radar with Rain, and here we go.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
Welcome back to On the Radar with Rain, where we talk about what's trending, what's real, and what people are arguing about in the group chat sometimes. So Atlanta is doing Atlanta things again because the NBA has found itself in the middle of a conversation that only the city of Atlanta can pull off. So all right, now y'all know, if y'all know anything about Atlanta culture, then you know the name Magic City. And no, it's not a theme park. Magic City is one of the most famous strip clubs in the country, not known just for dancers, but also its legendary lemon pepper wings and deep connection to hip hop culture. And now the Atlanta Hawks are bringing a little bit of that culture right into the arena. So on Monday, the 16th, when they play the Orlando Magic, they bring in Magic City Monday to the arena. So there's supposed to be a live halftime performance by the Atlanta rapper T.I. The famous Magic City lemon pepper wings are going to be served all over in the arena, and there's going to be exclusive Magic City themed merchandise. So you heard that right. Chicken wings, hip hop, and Magic City culture inside the NBA game. But what's going on is some people are arguing that celebrating a strip club, even one as iconic as Magic City, could send a wrong message through about how women are respected in the league. There was one player from the San Antonio Spurs, Luke Cornett. He wrote an open letter asking the Hawks to reconsider the promotion. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, Magic City, you bring in the strip club inside of a family event. So it's a tough should the NBA bring a team celebrating a strip club, or should we let Atlanta be Atlanta? Is what's really going on? Y'all quiet tonight. Y'all ain't gonna talk back to me.
Oh yeah. I'm with you. Hey, as soon as she put that, she said born and raised and that peach up there. I was like, man, if the peaches hitting this year, man, send me a bushel.
Oh, Sonny, what part of Georgia you were born in? Were you part of Atlanta, Sonny?
Yeah, out of this world. Are you young?
If the peaches hitting, what you?
Yeah, the peaches hitting this. Send me some, man. I need some of them in my
That's
life.
what I'm saying, Richard. So they trying to celebrate the strip club culture inside of an arena at an NBA game. So
that's crazy. No, I mean, come on, man. Folk probably gonna bring their kid, man.
What you think about so?
Hey, let the little boy see some booty shaking.
I mean, they 500 for the season. They 31-31. I don't think nobody gonna know what Magic City Monday is. I don't see them filling those stands.
Okay.
And then for Atlanta, if it wasn't Atlanta, I probably would have more to say about it. But I think the kids are blend in just fine. I think Atlanta culture is so. Atlanta is one of them cities where kids grow up fast. Like I don't know. I watch 2 Chainz and his son's podcast on YouTube. But 2 Chainz's son is like already like him. You know, like they grow up so fast in Atlanta. Like Atlanta's different. Atlanta's like New York type, like with kids ain't kids that long. So
yeah.
I mean, she said Decatur wears greater.
Where's greater?
Decatur wears greater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder who's really behind it though. Like, did they say who's really behind it? Like, is it like a?
No, I didn't dive that far down into it, but it's got to be somebody in PR or somebody in promotions.
Yeah,
trying to get more people in the stands.
Magic City the staple anyway, so you know what I mean. That's gonna bring the people a lot. That's a nice little promotion.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think I understand how it can be off-putting, but I think it might actually do better than people think. You might see more people
show up.
Yeah, Dallas got Onyx. They might want to have Onyx night. You know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean? I think the Magic City Monday.
They playing the Orlando Magic, so maybe they're trying to play off of all of that, but you know, it's
because Orlando ain't got no strip club. They got Cleos and they got tape on their titties. They don't even count. That don't even count, man. I'm going you know, you gotta go to the west coast of Florida over there in Hillsborough County. They get new booking ticket.
Now we can move on. You know, I like giving travel advisories, right? So we talked about Mexico at first, and then with this war going on, we got some more travel advisories. So the U.S., because, you know, while we in Atlanta talking about wings and culture, there are bigger tensions on the rising world stage. The conflict involving Iran, Israel, and the United States are now in day 4, and the situation continues to escalate, of course. And our president says that there is currently no timeline for how long the conflict could last. So at the same time, the U.S. State Department is now urging Americans to leave 14 countries that are in the Middle East, and they're all up here: Bahrain, Egypt, Iran, Iraq, Israel, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Syria, UAE, and Yemen. So those warnings come as attacks and military activity continue across the region. We have had some U.S. military casualties. So if you know any family members that are in the area, tell them come on home.
Did you see that that pilot or something, whoever that was, that parachuted in?
Oh yeah,
he landed right in front of him. Yeah. Talking about America, they don't care about that, big dog.
Light your ass up.
You know, there was like two or three F-15s that got knocked down by allies, right? By friendly fire or something like that. So But at least they were able to eject and get somewhere safely too. So there was no casualties involved in that.
So let me ask you a question. Well, we both was in the military. You was in the Air Force. I was in the Army. So let me ask you this question. Was there a time when you was in where your loyalty was just blind?
No.
Hey, they didn't get you, bro. Hey, they got me for about a good 7-8 months.
No, I always told people I never bled blue, man. I knew why I joined the system, and I knew what I wanted to get out of the system. I never joined the military to say I wanted to serve my country. That's not what I'm trying to do. I mean, I got to, but like I also served it very intelligently. Like you know what I mean? Like I know I went the right route. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I seen when I was a cop and that first one to Iraq, I already knew it was time to go.
Yeah.
It was time to do something. Yeah, it was time to shake, like, okay, getting attacked every night, every time it falls up. I ain't trying to do this again. Let me go get me a desk job.
Yeah. I was like 90, it was 98, 99. I was like 18, 19 years old. And they got me for about 7-8 months. Like every time I hit a national anthem, bro, I go to cry. Ready to go walk. I'm ready to go to war. You understand me? Like, man, every time I did something, it's like they just gave, like they promoted me, bro. You platoon guy. They just kept filling me up, bro. I was just standing up front, like ready to tear some shit up. You know what I'm saying? And that shit slowly faded away with it.
But the Army different, plug. Like y'all, like the Army, the Marines, dog, like they teach y'all like how important, like the true importance of like serving.
And survival mode too, I feel.
Yeah, like the Air Force, once you get out of your AIT school, dog, like none of that stuff.
Y'all thinking
none of that stuff the same, dog. Like
it taught me, like being around my fellow soldiers, bro. It taught me how to ride, dog.
Yeah,
it taught me how to ride, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, always coming from a small town environment where all we had was us, and then coming to there and then like be accepted, like instantly, like you're a part of the fraternity, man. You're a brother, bro. Like, goddamn, like everybody just came out of nowhere. It's like, yeah. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
So you ain't never spent 30 days in the field without no shower, have you?
No.
See.
We had our own rules and everything. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like it was different, man. But like but I respect it though, because like the Army Marines, dog, they live different. Like they serve and y'all really fighting, dog. Like y'all deployed for a year. We over there for 6 months, dog.
I ain't deployed no damn well. I ain't deployed nowhere.
Oh,
I was over to get my uniforms pressed, my boots. I was shining my boots up, man. Anyway, man, look,
when y'all had the shine boots, you know, now you don't even have the shine boots anymore because of the way they done changed the uniform. I remember smelling whatever it is that y'all use to shine the boots. Yeah. I remember I remember the smell when I was a kid, smelling daddy stuff. Yeah. And as a girlfriend to a soldier at the time, where I used to wash and press BDUs all the time when the BDUs had to be pressed.
You were a Jody?
I wasn't a Jody, but I was that girl.
You was a barrack freak.
Look, down here we call them barracks bunnies, but I wasn't no barracks bunny. Yeah, I wasn't no barracks bunny. You wouldn't catch me up in the barracks. No.
Hey, so bro, you was in Louisiana at Fort Polk, Louisiana at Barracks B at Bravo Barracks. Hey, shout it.
I done had some deep-fat breakfast before. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
We ain't gonna expose you. We don't want
no, that was when I was young.
That was guilty. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. We don't want to expose Raymond.
No, look, that was what? I mean, how many years ago was that? 20?
2000.
No, more than that.
I'll tell your age.
Don't tell my age. Okay, so. The last topic I had tonight for On the Radar with Rain is A Georgia father has been convicted after getting. I want everybody's opinion on this too, because or parents attend. And you too, plug, because you been in the parent. I mean, you know, you're not a biological father, but you've been in that position.
Damn.
Yeah. It got worse each time, bro. It got worse each time.
I tried to fix. I'm sorry. Plug, you the uncle and you the parent too. Hold on. So a Georgia father has been convicted after giving his teenage son the pew that prosecutors say was used in a deadly school shooting. And it happened in September of 2024 in Appalachia High School in Winder, Georgia, where 4 people were unalive, 2 students and 2 teachers. And so the father, Colin Gray, was found guilty of second-degree unaliving, involuntary unaliving, and several additional charges. Prosecutors argue that Gary knew his son had serious warning signs, including an obsession with school shooters. They also, or they say that the father still gave the teenager the pew and allowed him to access it. So the jury took less than 2 hours to return a guilty verdict. And so now this case is part of a growing legal trend in the United States, holding parents criminally responsible for the actions of their children in these mass shootings. So that raises the question, you know, many people are now asking is, where does parental responsibility end and where does individual accountability begin? So it's a conversation about that going on now. So how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that parents should be responsible if their children, because that's what they are going to these schools and doing this stuff?
I think you would have to judge the form of access first.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like if his father truly gave it to him, yes.
Mhm.
Now if because growing up in the South, we know my friend, they had people forget this. Back in the day when I was in high school, my friends used to have their rifles in the back of their truck in the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
We hunted, like people hunt. So like it was a normal thing, right? Like I couldn't even understand life today compared to when we were like going through school and upbringing. Like I seen so many different things in the South growing up. You seen so many people riding around rifles right in the back windshield of the truck. Like it was just a normal thing. So I would look more about how did he gain access to the weapon. Now, if the father would have had it locked up and maybe the son had the code to it for safety purposes,
Mm-hmm.
and the kid got it and took it to school, I mean, but I don't know. Because, I mean, how old was the son, did they say?
I forget how old he was.
Because, you know, what age you can buy, like, you could buy a rifle at what age? Like, is it 21 or younger than that? 18, right?
Yeah.
I think it's earlier. You can go to like a pawn shop, get you a little nice little hunter. You know, you'll be good. Oh, see, shoot. She said 14.
Oh, he was, yeah. 14-year-old, yeah.
And y'all, you know, I mean, not y'all, but most people forget, dog. You used to be able to buy those out of Walmart, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
Walmart used to carry guns all the time.
That's how far we have come. Like I think people forget how accessible these things used to be. Like you could go to like literally any store back in the day, and Kmart, like, walking the back.
Pre-social media. Media. They know that social engineering is real. That's bullshit, man. Let me tell you something, bro. That man let that boy get that gun, man. He deserve everything they give him. They deserve everything they give him. They need to hit him hard too. Yeah, because they're gonna turn him out when he get in there. He gonna be somebody June.
I know all black people look alike, but when I first seen this picture from Rain, I thought that was the dad of on that white boy that got killed by the case that everybody forgetting about, the Carmelo Anthony case. Like the father.
Oh yeah, everybody just swept that shit up on the road, didn't it?
It's coming out. The case, I think the case starts either this month or next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Carmelo, stay strong, bro.
We ain't finna do this today. Right back over here on the radar.
What happened?
We ain't doing this today.
Black History Month all the way to July. It's Black History Quarter.
Not today, brother.
I must admit, did I miss something?
No, Nah, just give it a shot.
Early. This was like early no middleman, and then like grown folks. We talked about this. We debated about this. Me and Plug said that we was at walk-ons one night talking about this.
Talking about that shit. Yeah.
We were
good times, bro. Good times. Always.
I'm waiting for the case to start. Like I'm really intrigued by like a lot of people forgot about it. I have it, man. Kira, what's good? Kira could say, hey, we are not checking our kids' bags before school, even if they just make sure they have everything they need. We have to pay more attention to our kids, especially these days.
Teach your kids how to fight.
That too.
Beat that bully ass.
But Kira, I mean, as a parent with a 10-year-old, I understand checking his book bag now, but I'm thinking at 14 though, I don't think I'll be checking the book bag as much. Because they should be responsible enough to have everything they need for school, I believe, by 14. Now 10, in the 4th grade, so yeah.
You know what you gotta 14, do?
Huh?
Just pinch him one time. If he go, you better check that motherfucking bag until he stops. Pinches. I'm talking that pinch where you grab and you twist. If he go, you better check that bag.
Oh, Richard and Kira, I'd like to hear this conversation. He said, if you have to check your kid's bag, you have no respect for them.
Hey,
wait a minute.
Error here, boy. Hey, but at the end of the day,
he said can't trust kids to think for themselves.
I say dads are responsible. If a kid is acting up, dads are responsible for the discipline. So if that kid's undisciplined, dad is responsible for that discipline. Mom is responsible for the manners. Dad is responsible for the discipline.
Richard, do you have kids?
Most kids don't even think. That's true. Until they somebody shove their ass into a. Who's shoving kids in the lockers? Y'all still doing that?
I know a child who got some milk thrown on him because he wouldn't share what was in his lunchbox.
Man, hey, look, I was a slapper.
He said, nope.
Hey, it ain't nothing like, hey, if your kid can't fight, teach your kid how to slap a kid by his jawbone and ear.
That hurts. All that air go pop through there.
that he gonna pop that ear and that jaw gonna click. Hey, he'll be left alone. Trust me. I was a slapper.
Kira said, okay, that explains respect.
Right. Because as kids, I don't respect where you're supposed to be respecting me, right?
I don't give a how you feel when you're under my roof. When you're under my roof, I don't give a how you feel.
So
I don't
care. But did you say how you felt about the parent being convicted for that?
Yeah, he said he hope he get the highest penalty if he.
Okay. I ain't hear that part.
They take him up through there.
Yeah,
all the way through there. Because you the daddy. And the I said daddies are responsible for the discipline, mamas are responsible for the manners.
Okay. And just for an update on the Shamar Moore case too, they pushed it over to Friday, so we don't have an update on him just yet.
Thank you.
We'll bring that back up on Monday.
Your dog finna get off, so.
Oh yeah, he gonna get that money.
Yeah, they pushed it to Friday.
So awesome, man. Another great segment on the radar with Rain, as always bringing that good information to you. So we appreciate Rain and Rain on the radar. We out.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
All right, man. We're gonna provide y'all another new segment tonight. We got the chat's choice, man. The chat's choice tonight, man. This video was actually sent to our Discord by the one and only Sonny. So shout out to Sonny for sending this video over. And I say, you know what? When we start getting videos in the chat, in the Discord, we're gonna start playing them and we'll use them. You know what I mean? So we're gonna call this segment the chat's choice. So I'll create you some type of very unique intro very soon. But we're gonna go into this before we get into the topic tonight and explain what the whole topic means. But we're gonna see what everybody got to say about this. So
can't wait to meet you, Sonny.
Reason 1,000,001 as to why Black women are made to be nothing but baby mothers and not wives. This says, my child's father, only requirement from me was to not play hood music around our daughter. The fact that this is an everyday occurrence for us takes me out.
I told that nah, ho, I'm on vacation. They got the laundromat. If I don't want it back, hey. What he say? Break me off. You a rat, he did a song to take me off.
So when I said that Black women are creepy, Black women are murderers, y'all thought I was lying. As a woman, as a mother, why are you okay with your daughter, your child, your minor, even allowing this type of music into their spirit? The father asked you, because normally you would see this man, right? Let a woman tell it. The father, her father, okay? The man that gifted you with her, said, do not allow my child to listen to hood music. Not only do you allow his child to listen to hood music, but you record it. You boasted about what he asked out of respect from you when it came to his child, okay? And you posted it online for clout, views, and clicks. And you wonder why no one takes Black women seriously. What was the reason? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what was the reason. Why did you have to do that? What was the purpose? I mean, for posting it and for even still allowing, it says a lot about you as a mother, what you allow into the spirits of your child. It does. It says a lot about you as a mother. And you're a horrible mother. I feel like he needs to get full custody of his daughter because apparently you were unfit. I would record this, screen record it, and I would show it to the courts. Let them know that you were unfit. Because if the roles reverse, all hell will break loose. All hell will break loose. I feel like he needs to get his daughter taken from her, okay? Because apparently, she has an issue with comprehending direction and following it through, meaning she's slow. So go and get your child. The way a lot of y'all Black mothers exploit your kids online for likes, views, and comments is completely disgusting. Let's go ahead and clock it. Y'all quit to want to hop on this app, hop on social media, hop online and talk about a man being a predator, a man being a predator. Y'all don't want to call out your predatory ass homegirl. Whenever you don't get your way, you want to get online and dox a nigga for being abusive, for being a predator, but you don't want to dox your homegirl for exploiting her kids.
So we're going to stop there. And Sonny, if you do have a question that you would like us to answer from the video, other than what we're going to respond to, let us know while we're responding to it. So we have chat's choice video tonight. Again, came from Sonny. What are y'all thoughts about that video about the mother? I don't care about the race. I ain't gonna get caught up on the race. I want to talk about the mother doing something against the will of the father. And do you feel that makes that mother a bad parent?
Oh. She is a BS bro. Disrespectful, and that's why you are by yourself. Yeah. Men operate out of respect and loyalty.
We got money. Thank you, Richard. Richard said, rarely seek out music because it controls you.
I'm only gonna do this once. Lord God, anything attached to me that could be holding me down and keeping me from my ascension. I pray that you detach.
Appreciate Rigid for the $1.99, sir. He said, rarely, I know you read it too, Rain. He said, rarely seek out music because it controls you. Kind of goes back to that movie we all talked about earlier this year. What's that movie we were on that came out with Michael B. Jordan playing both people?
Sinners.
Yeah. Sinners.
Yeah.
Music is powerful.
I think on
already spoke.
She was saying that her opinion's probably the same as the woman who that was in the video. I think the woman should respect the father's wishes when it comes to hood music. It's hood music. Why would you even let your children listen to it? But I think that say what, Flood?
Oh, because these hoes defiant, man.
They defiant, and then too, it's about the environment that they grew up in and that they're in too at the time. We got to want better for our children, and we got to foster those environments where our children can be better than us. If we are in those environments where we're constantly in that mindset of what that music is cultivating and portraying, then we can't truly desire for our children to have better lives than us.
Okay. Sonny said, and from the Peanuts Gallery, the question I had was, is it specifically about respecting the absent parents' wishes in the rearing of a child? My opinion might be unpopular, but I will say this because I think Rain said something too about choosing, right? You said something about in your response about choosing
To what?
I forgot what you said something, but what stood out to me is that again, I'm always very intrigued when people really get upset at the things that the person that they chose do with their children, knowing what type of person they were even when you was with them. Because even if you got to address the issue of music, that mean at some point you played that music around them when y'all were together.
Oh yeah.
He knows your music choices, right? So now you want to tell her what to do. Well, you should have picked better.
Damn.
That's why it's very, like, we always talk about, like, I always tell people all the time, like, one thing I can say, man, my kid's mom take great care of the kids. You know what I mean? Like, you know, not everybody gets lucky. Not everybody gets a good baby mama these days. You know what I mean? But I always tell people, it's funny to me how we now have these new expectations for a person that you chose that you knew didn't even live up to what you wanted. That's why y'all not together. She wasn't your person. Y'all see things differently. So why expect something different? I don't think you can expect something from somebody that you're no longer with and you knew who they were. That's my opinion.
And two, I know.
Go ahead, Plug. Go let Plug go.
Go ahead,
no,
Plug.
go Rain.
I know that I'm gonna go back to saying and I'm not putting the responsibility solely on the man, but men, I know sometimes it's hard to pull out.
You have no idea.
I know it's hard to pull out. Your pull out game is not strong. But when you're going through that moment, you got to think about everything that comes along with the consequences of leaving your seeds in that garden to plant, because you're gonna plant 18 years plus if you're not careful. So take heed, men. You can't always trust a woman to say, "Oh, I'm on the pill," or "Oh, I got the Mirena," because that don't work 100% of the time either. None of it works 100% of the time. So you got to be ready and knowing that, okay, if I plant this seed with this woman, I know what kind of environment she's living in. I know how she lives her life. You got to make the decision to either pull or leave it alone or go find something else.
That Gucci music, what pulled them in? Every man had a little ghetto crush.
Oh yeah.
A hood booger.
Just like every woman probably has that hood dude that you know.
Y'all always seen that one black girl had the gold teeth in the mouth, like
I love her.
She got that swag. She talked to you nice.
She got on that bongo skirt.
Yeah, got the baby hair scooped up here. You know what I mean? Looking like Janet off of Poetic Justice. You know what I mean?
Smelling like Pump It Up, and she had that little burgundy sponge that be wiping
the Pump It Up right now. I used to use Pump It Up.
Everybody had that ghetto dream. Dog. I don't care what no dude said. Every dude seen at least one woman in the ghetto that he was like, man, you know what?
I'm grabbing her booty.
Yeah, she ain't bad.
Grab her booty all day. I'm trying to grab her booty at least 3 times a day.
And I know it'd be good. I know, but sometimes you just got to make the decision. It's hard
amazing.
to think.
It's absolutely amazing.
It's hard. It's hard. I understand it's hard to do it, but you got to make the decision and go ahead and just
impossible. It's a pull-out refusal form.
I'm saying it's hard sometimes, but you gotta look at in that moment, and you're not even thinking about it in that moment that you might be changing the next 18 years of your life, 18 plus years of your life. So it's tough. One night of, or no, 5 minutes of pleasure can get you 18-year plus in it. You know what I'm saying?
5?
So
who are you dating?
She said, Sonny also said,
Snapple.
She said, also, do you think that's a type of behavior? It's like exploiting or exploiting?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Explain. I want to hear y'all opinion.
I'm talking about the posting.
The posting.
Because that could have been between you and the child. You know what I'm saying? Because if the child like, I like this music, mama, you know what I'm saying? But don't tell your daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she was telling on herself. She was showing what kind of mother she was, posting herself.
Say that one more time, Ray.
She was showing what kind of mother she was, posting herself.
So y'all think the music choice speaks on the woman, the type of mother she is?
No, it wasn't the music choice. It was about
it's not the music choice. It's the act of what she was doing. She was being rebellion towards her child's father.
Why do we jump to that she's being rebellious though? She probably posts all the time on social media, even though he told her no. She probably always did that.
But she was doing what he asked her not to do.
That's not her. That's not his property no more.
Okay. That child is.
Okay.
Yeah, but she with the mom.
Okay.
These are talks we gotta have. I hear what y'all saying. I'm just pushing back because these are the talks you got. These are the things that you really have to start to be able to. What's the word I can't ever say when you separating things?
Compartmentalize.
That's what you got to be able to do. Once you separate, guys, let me give y'all some wisdom tonight. Once you choose to leave a woman that you had children with, you must be open to accept all the things that could go bad with it.
But when it comes to my child, like if, say for instance, my child's father is doing something that I don't condone, that I don't want our child, I'm gonna say our because it's our child around, the environment that I don't want our child in.
Did you say condone?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because it's several things that could happen.
You gotta go 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4.
I was trying to get some grace in there, give these gentlemen some grace. But no, it's like if you're living a lifestyle or you're in an environment that is questionable to the way I would like our child to be raised, then I'm gonna ask you to refrain from exposing that to our child. Now, I might be asking you, but whatever goes on when my child is with you is what goes on. But with that being said, I'm asking you not to include my child in that type of environment. Okay. Go ahead and push back some more. I'm listening.
What you got, Plug?
I done said my piece. I done said my piece.
I think it's very unique. Plug.
We appreciate you, First Avenger. But we making choices of our grown folks' choices to do what
and
we
so is ribeye steak.
Hey, y'all stupid, man. But great video today. Thank you, Sonny, for the video.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great video. I seen she gave the eyes. What you got another question before we move on, Sonny? Let us know. Free will. Yeah, that's the same thing I just said. even with the topic and him vaping. Everything's free will. I tell people if you want something if you want to control that so bad, he needs to go into courts and fight for full custody.
That too.
Put your money where your beliefs are.
And guess what the judge gonna tell you? You know, get your ass up out of here with this shit, man. Because, man, look, get your ass up out of here. Man. Talk about the music is so you here for the music. She's a wonderful mother. I just don't like the music she's playing. Well, you know what that thought pocket was when you got her. You know what I'm saying? You know she like to turn up, Nick. You know she gonna be. You know.
In summary, fellas, work on your pullout game.
Thugger Nate said facts. I'm late, but I agree. She
It
said no.
It ain't no class for pulling out, y'all.
You got to work on it.
Oh, I'm gonna keep practicing. That's what he gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep practicing. Shooting the club up.
No, great video, man. Great video. That was actually my first time watching it. I didn't even get to watch it when she sent it over to the Discord. So again, if y'all want to be a part of the chat's choice video, send your video over to the Discord. We'll put the Discord link in the chat tonight. But make sure you send your video over and we'll put it up. Hopefully we get to a point where we get so many videos, we have to take some time to pick from each one. So we're gonna move into the tone of the night, man. I know Plug said he didn't know a few of the people, so I'm gonna have to introduce him to one, probably just one. I'm sure you know who Raymond Felton Rashad McCants is.
I don't know none of the people that's on that.
I know Rashad McCants. I know him from basketball.
You don't know Raymond Felton from basketball? Championship winner, Tar Heels, and went to the NBA, played 14 years.
Who he played for?
Raymond Felton, man. He was a what they call him?
He played for the Knicks.
Yep. So but we're gonna go into the first topic of tonight. This is called delusionally confident, and this is a video from Justin LeBoy's podcast. So we're gonna tune in here real quick, see what they said on this short. I'm gonna play it a couple times so everybody can hear it. And then I want to get your guys' opinion about it.
Confident means, because I always say, like, but people like, well, that's the reality. I'd be like, don't put like, I don't believe in reality.
Yeah. So what delusionally confident means is, wait, you come up, you go to school and people tell you things and you watch things on TV, and being delusionally confident is everything that you've seen your whole life hasn't happened. You think that you can do something better than that. You think you're better than that. And I think that's delusionally confident. And then that's not how you treat people or, but how you think about yourself. I think you need that.
Can you roll it one more time?
I want you to describe what delusionally confident means. Because I always say, like, but people like, well, that's the reality. I'd be like, don't put like, I don't believe in reality.
Yeah. So what delusionally confident means is, wait, you come up, you go to school and people tell you things and you watch things on TV, and being delusionally confident is everything that you've seen your whole life hasn't happened. You think that you can do something better than that. You think you're better than that. And I think that's delusionally confident. And then that's not how you treat people or, but how you think about yourself. I think you need that.
So I'm going to read the definition as well because he put it into his own layman's term. But it's a mindset where someone believes strongly in their ability, status, or correctness despite overwhelming evidence suggesting otherwise. It often appears as extreme, certainly dismissal of criticism, and inflated self-belief. So I thought this was a great topic to start off because me and Plug was up super late last night. We was up super late. Even when we
I had to go.
It was almost 2 a.m.
Yes, sir.
But we were still talking. And Plug kept saying something about when thoughts become things.
Thoughts become things.
And it made me think about this definition last night. That's why I opened up the show just talking about it and what it happened. So today we're going to actually show people different versions of delusionally confident. But I want to know, have y'all ever had any of these moments in your own life where you've had the confidence to do something despite evidence suggesting otherwise, or some people might use the lamest term, that's impossible.
In myself or just overall?
Just period. Yeah.
I have a situation. I played basketball. I played a little bit of football in high school, but I played basketball through high school. And you couldn't tell me I wasn't fat. You just couldn't tell me, like, whatever it was, whoever it was, I'm gonna give you the business I eat. So when I got to the Army, you know, that was one of that was on one of my to-do lists. I'm gonna try to make the Army basketball team. Nah. Them boys were pressure. You understand me? I went in there and I just looked around. I ain't even tried. Bro. I just went in there and looked around and said, and I talked to like 3 of the guys that was sitting there, man. He was like, yeah, I was supposed to go to Syracuse, but I hurt my knee. Other one's supposed to go to UConn. I'm like,
so did you think it was just out of your league?
Hell yeah, it was out of my league. Yeah, ain't no think. Shit, I knew.
You didn't even want to try to plug at all?
No. What? I'm 6 foot. I played 4 and 5. That's power forward and center in high school. Hey, 6 foot ain't even a point guard in the damn pro or any league. In JUCO. And my handles, give myself a 5.7. Nah. But throughout high school, you couldn't tell me. And my whole senior year, when I was making up my mind if I was going to the military, shit, I was thinking, man, I'm finna go for the Army team, man. Y'all playing with me, man. Finna go in here and show these boys what it is. Shit.
And they said, oh.
That ain't for you over there, cuz. Them boy pressure. I seen a dude hit like 7 threes back to back. I'm talking about came down. I said, man, what the fuck you doing in the Army, dog? Like, get out of here. Get out of here. You should be on somebody's TV. Nah.
Richard said people don't believe in themselves. They have to have a lesson where they was bad at something, worked hard, and was great.
Oh, yeah, that's me right now.
Chanel looking at you, she said, he looked around.
We'll be telling them a story, but you can just see it happening when he talk about it. So walking in there and looking like, no, we're not gonna do this today.
Everything was 6'4" or better.
But so plus thinking of yourself now though, would you have walked in the room with the same thought process?
Hell no. You said seeing myself now today?
Yeah, like with the things that you have accomplished today. Why, like would you think that you would look at it differently? You would look at it like, okay, because you got to think about the league has changed too. There's people 6 foot and under in the league.
Nah. Shit, hell, even it was dudes that wasn't on the Army team when we went to go play pickup game were better than me. Shit, like what the fuck are you doing here? You're supposed to be on somebody's TV. Why you ain't gonna try for the team? Shit, them boy pressure. Bitch, you pressure too. Man, I can't fuck with them. We all over here. We all over here on the C squad. We ain't even on the B squad. We on the C squad. Or the S squad. Sit your ass down.
Dude. What about you, Ray? Anything for you, Ray?
I'm sitting over here thinking. I don't think I've ever experienced being delusionally confident. I think I go through times where I don't give myself enough credit, and I should be more confident in what I got going on, or what I'm doing. I think, or I feel as though that I'm the type of person that you sit something down in front of me, I'm gonna, even if I don't know anything about it, I'm gonna figure it out and learn how to do it. I'm confident in figuring things out and seeing how things work and being confident in learning the processes and showing the work after learning those processes. I guess you can say.
You need a good man that's gonna just pour into you, just a picture a day.
I'm ready. I've been waiting.
He out there, Shawley. Dear Heavenly Father, we bow our heads.
Oh, come on, let's get it.
With humble hearts and
yes, Lord.
Please send one of your angels to rain south.
I'm waiting, Lord.
Dear Heavenly Father, we ask that you make sure that this man is everything that she's looking for, and he pours into her. He pours into her on a daily basis and give her everything that she needs to be a strong, vibrant, wonderful woman.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen. Amen.
Appreciate that, bud.
Oh yeah.
And it's even like I'll say this, even and this just came up. So like going into the kitchen and not knowing what to cook and then not having everything to make a complete meal, but still make a complete meal. I'm confident in doing stuff like that, making stuff happen, making a way out of no way and making stuff happen. I don't ever walk into a situation and say, no, it's not going to work, or no, I can't do this. If I don't see the end game right then, or the master vision right then, I'm still going to work toward. And if it don't work out later on, it just don't work out. If I fail at something, like, well, I just couldn't do it right. I failed. It is what we got to move on. Life goes on even through failures. So, I mean, you just got to figure out what it is that you want. I mean, because I wear many hats. I done put a backsplash in my kitchen. I fixed toilets around the house, painted walls, changed out, air filters on a car, stuff that I had to do because I had to do it, and if I didn't figure out, or if I didn't know how to do it, it's YouTube University or something, so I've been in a place where I've had to make stuff happen.
So
regardless.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, most of your wins came out of the need to have to.
Out of survival mode, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Right. Mount
TVs, everything.
Put
together furniture, just like being a single parent. Every year, when you have a child and you buy these gifts now, for Christmas, and these things got to be put together. I'm sitting in the floor of many a night putting stuff together, putting a desk together, putting together this little Paw Patrol toy that took me an hour and a half to put together for my son, setting up a train track around the tree, stuff like playing Santa Claus while he was, sleeping at night. And I like doing stuff like that. When I was young, my mama used to get mad at me. I used to take apart VCRs and toasters and stuff like that to see how they work and put them back together. I'm a nerd like that on that level, but
you was an engineer in training, man. You was an engineer.
And maybe that's what I should have taken up too. Maybe I should have went to school for engineering. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But
you was in the eating defect breakfasts.
It was good too. You pile them up. $4.25.
Sorry, I brought it by so.
I ain't had to do that yet, Thug and I ain't had to change on tire yet. I called AAA or whatever it rolls out assistance. But yeah, so it's I'm confident in knowing that I can make a way out of no way. Put it like that. I don't think I was ever delusionally confident. Like I'm gonna make this happen and just be like delusional about it and knowing it ain't gonna happen,
Yeah.
Hey, I am not capping, homie. Who is that?
Hey, it's so funny. I can see somebody saying she capping. Yeah.
I'm not capping. I am not capping, homie.
Oh man.
Oh, thank you, 190 West. Hey.
Yeah. Now, see, I prayed. Y'all better tighten up, but
that's that Tyler Perry audition tape selfie.
But I'm trying to tell you. Hey, remember what 8-Ball MJG said? He said, "Get on your knees and pray to God. Things change daily. You don't have to believe me unless you want to believe me, but it's real."
Richard said, not really all that can be
Can be
learned.
learned. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say delusionally confident is my biggest downfall. Because there's nothing that I didn't do in life that I wasn't good at or I didn't achieve. Like there's things that like it was like my downfall too, because like I get so easily, I can move on so easily. Like I'll pick up something, get good at it, and then it'll run its course, and then I'll move on to the next thing. I was never satisfied even after I accomplished the things that I thought others would think would be. Like when I ran my first 50 miler, like I thought some extravagant feeling was going to be overwhelming at the end of it, and it was like, oh, okay, is it? All right, man, I'm gonna try to get. I want to get 100 miler in. You know what I mean? So you just, for me, I was never satisfied. Like even when COVID hit and I started training for my first marathon during COVID, like I thought it was gonna be some big deal running the Marine Corps Marathon, one of the top races in the, but it was, once you finish, you're like, oh, okay. Like it's just weird. Like, because a lot of things a lot of things that some people accomplish and people wouldn't think you can do it. It's just one of those things. Like the older I got, the more confident I get at like, okay, I can do it. Because a million people have done it, right? Like there's nothing, I'll tell people there's nothing you can't do. Like there's nothing you can't do. Now, if you're trying to be the best at it, that's different, right?
That's a different lane.
That's a different lane. Like if you're trying to be the best ultra runner in the world, that's different, right? You that's a totally different level. But if you're just trying to put goals out there and accomplish them, you can do it.
Oh yeah,
for sure. But the definition I thought was very unique because it also brings out a lot of it can bring out a lot of negative things too. Like delusion of grandeur for some people, and which we're going to talk about tonight. Like I spoke about it at the beginning of my interlude tonight about like delusionally confident makes me more overprotective of people because like I already see the vision, I already know it's going to work out. So then you become more what's the word? Like you become more overprotective or like you try to protect it because you know what it looks like. You know what I mean? Like so it's very interesting. Now they said randomly came across this channel. What's the channel about? Man, we talk about a little bit about everything, man. We actually are
everything, bro.
We are actually 3/5 of the RSC, the Raw Society Coalition. We actually are a whole movement of 5 people who all create content, man. We talk about everything, relationships. We talk about lifestyle, we talk about mental health, we talk about sociology, we talk about everything. We talk about trending topics, whatever you think, we talk about it, politics and all. We just try not to be a one pony. But this is the link to the Raw Society Coalition, I-90 West, if you want to hit up and see everybody that makes up the coalition. If you stay tuned for the whole night, you'll see you'll be able to take a screenshot at the end of the whole team. Richard said, when you simple-minded, you've been excited?
You lost me with that one.
When you're simple-minded, you would have been excited. Like when you're simple-minded, like your achievements and whatnot, like just like when you ran your Ultra 50, you was like, okay, that's done. Instead of you being like, oh my God, I just won. I just ran 50 miles. You were just like, okay.
Appreciate you, man. I-90 West said I'm from New York. Where y'all
from? Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. We got some Texas sprinkled in there. We got some Alabama. We got some Florida,
Chicago.
Yeah.
Georgia.
But if you go over to I-90 West, if you go over to the Raw Society Coalition page and click on links, all of us towards the bottom, you'll see all 5 of our channels on there. You got me, Soft Rain. You got Uncle Plug TV, Souls. That's the 3 people you see here. And then you have the Classic Hoes and the Teds Down. They're probably in the chat, or you'll see them in the chat. But go sub to all our channels. We go live just about 7 days a week. 2-3 times a day we're live here on YouTube. And make sure you go over to our Instagram as well. We post over on Instagram under the Raw Society Coalition, and all of us are on Instagram. So if you want to keep tabs on us and see what we got going on, Just
And
go over there.
if you're having a bad day, just go on my story. There's always something to chuckle at over there, bro.
Oh yeah, I was laughing today on some of that stuff you had.
Hey, that's all hey, my folks be telling me, hey, bro, thank you so much, dog. I needed that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we appreciate
all my
you.
folks, man. I'd be like, bro, like, this shit is not that hard and it's never that bad. This is the best it's been and the best is yet to come.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Dig it. It ain't never that bad.
Cool, man. So we're gonna jump into this next topic, man. We're gonna continue with the delusionally confident, man. But this made me think of us as the RSC, man. I put it as delusionally confident, picking the RSC. For those who don't know this gentleman that I'm about to play, his name is Shawley Coker. He's a IFBB pro. He's a YouTuber that been in the YouTube game for over a decade and a half easily. Very wealthy black man in the state of Houston, Texas, doing very, very well for himself. Have one of the top clothing lines called INAKA Power. A lot of people, you have to be in the social media YouTube space to understand who he is, but he talked about what been going on with his company, INAKA Power, and how everything went. And I thought it was just a powerful thing. And it actually was outside of my conversation with Plug last night. This also made me really think about the importance of protecting your vision, protecting the things that you build. And a lot of times we talk about that when it comes to delusionally confident, because it's something that only you believe in, right? If you got the vision, at first you're the only one who truly believes in it, and then everybody takes it on. But also you have to be very wise about who you pick when you pick your vision. So he talks a little bit about it. So we're going to listen to him talk real quick, and then I want to hear what y'all had to say about this.
8 years ago, INAKA was just an idea of how I can blend two passions together into a business, fashion, and fitness. It grew fast. It actually grew really fast, as many of you guys know. But with most things that grow insanely fast, you tend to make a lot of mistakes. Let's talk about it. For the last 6 to 7 months, there's been a lot of internal conflict within the company, mainly between myself and my former business partner. This naturally led to a lot of tensions rising within the company, which also led to bottlenecks, operational bottlenecks, hindering the company and ultimately leaving INAKA in a very stagnant state. We went from a company that dropped every month, sometimes multiple times a month, to a company that probably dropped once a quarter. And now I think our last drop was probably 4 months ago, which is very unlike INAKA. That conflict, the internal conflict, along with many other things, made me feel like I had absolutely zero power in something that I own, my own company. To make decisions really led to a lot of sleepless nights and stress and anxiety, all types of emotional feelings and stuff. INAKA was, and till this day still is, my baby. It was my first ever company that I'd ever poured my entire heart and soul into. And I think for most of you guys, hopefully most of you guys that are watching this video, you can understand the pain of working so hard for something. And it felt as if the harder I worked for it, the further away it was pulled away from me. That makes sense? So to be completely honest and transparent with you guys, for after what has felt like years of legal battles and back and forths and endless amount of money spent on litigation and fighting in court, we finally reached a point where I can finally sit here and look at you guys eye to eye and talk to you guys and be completely honest to say, we're back. INAKA has always been about prioritizing the community. And over the years, I don't think I was able to do that. So finally being in that position where my ideas are able to freely flow from my brain onto paper, into action, and truly understanding that my company is not limited by anything else other than my ability to do them, it's been a very freeing feeling. I don't know. I feel like I'm really diving deep into like the emotional side of things. I'm trying to keep things professional. But I just feel like I let my community down and I lost a lot of you guys' trust. And the only thing that I can do right now in this moment is promise you guys that 2026 will be a better year for INAKA and the community that INAKA has built. I'm going to work my ass off to gain back y'all's trust and continue to deliver the products that we are known for delivering. This has ultimately been a decision that I've been honestly battling for years. And one of the biggest mistakes I made was rushing into a monumental decision in hindsight too quickly. And I'll leave you guys with this, especially advice for the young entrepreneurs or the aspiring entrepreneurs, those who want to start a business and want to see it last for 8 years like INAKA has. Your idea, your big, amazing idea, it's your idea until it's not. So if I can say anything, and if you can take anything away from this video, take your time, do your due diligence. And, you know, even though building solid relationships, I feel, is extremely important when it comes to building a successful business, it's important that you're picking the right people to build it with. That's all I'll say on that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
So that's Shawley Coker again. If you guys don't know who he is, I would highly encourage, especially younger people, probably 18 to 25, to really look him up. He's definitely over a decade millionaire, man. He became a millionaire at a very, very young age. And it was based all about his delusion of confidence, man. The dude created right out of his apartment in Houston, Texas. At first, he only had knee sleeves if you're in the, associated with the fitness world. But then he moved over into, like, he was always known for his fashion. He was always like fashion forward with his thought process. And so he moved over from like the fitness world to like lifestyle clothing. But it seems like he had a lot of things going on that he didn't talk about until yesterday. And he just talked about things going on. But I thought it was very interesting, because when we have a vision and we have thoughts become things and things of that nature, it's very important how you choose and the moves that you make. So I wanted to hear your guys' opinion about, how do y'all feel about that? Because it goes into another form of being delusionally confident, right? Because you'll jump onto something and you'll start to make very irrational decisions because you see how things will be moving. Like, he knew the success, right? Sometimes we're going to have success regardless, but there are going to be ups and downs. So what is y'all thoughts about that? I think, Plug, you got a perfect story. I said, go ahead, Rain, but I think, Plug, you got a perfect story for it too, how your whole career started.
Well, I mean, go ahead, Plug.
No, you go ahead.
I think that whoever you decide to build with, y'all have to have the same vision. Y'all have to have I'm not necessarily the same vision, but the same goals as far as like for the entire team. And y'all have to have this, the work ethic doesn't have to be exactly the same, but the effort put forward, no matter how you're contributing, if you're contributing from the background or you're at the forefront or however you contribute to the team and to the brand or whatever you're building, I feel as though that one band, one sound type deal. Yeah.
Well, it says confidence is earned and delusion is imagined. Me jumping into my career, you know, trying to take care of a family of 4 at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm serving tables before I go to barber school. I'm serving tables, and like going into that realm, going into, you know, going to barber school and doing them 1,200 hours and this and that while going to work and this and that and the third, like, and then starting to, as you get done with theory and you get done with all the preliminary BS that you got to go through before you actually get on the floor and start learning your craft and learning, you know, every facet of this wonderful, you know, just wonderful job of being a stylist, a barber. You know what I mean? Like, you got to put together, you got to piece together like what's your plan, because they teach you professionalism, and professionalism to me stood out more than actual cutting. You know what I mean? So I was already putting t-shirts together, putting hats together, putting barber jackets together. I was already on the business tip of it because I always wanted to do business. I just wanted to know what my niche was. And behind the chair, I can put the, like I said today in classes chat, where I say I had the representative and the real man meet in the middle so I could glow. Dealing with people is what I love to do. You know, never wanted to be a guidance counselor, but I ended up being a damn therapist. You're not paying for the haircut, you're paying for the therapy.
Yeah.
And some guys, you know, some men, that's the only way they can get anything out is to come see their barber.
Man, some wonderful, I met some wonderful people behind this chair, man. Yeah. I'm talking about, and most of them that people thought were killers were great guys. The ones they thought was like this, that had a misconception, wonderful guys.
What did y'all think about what happened to him?
What happened to him? Unfortunate. That's a woe.
Yeah.
That's one of them woes of life.
But what is he redoing? What is he doing now? He didn't just stay down. He learned from it. He recouped. He got back out, and he's getting in it again. He getting on the bike again. He fell off the bike, but now he's back on it.
Yeah,
trying to revamp. So yeah, revamp. Always, these things. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is by chance. So when those things happen, you know, you just regroup. You know, you smile. First you smile. Before, when anything is going wrong, the first thing you do is smile. And that smile should be acceptance. Accepting that the fuck shit comes with the good shit as well.
Yeah.
Tell you, like long time ago, a older lady told me, I wish I could remember her name. She told me, you got to smile in the good and the bad. You got to thank God in the good and the bad. You got to thank God, because that bad thing happened for a reason. All those cliches that we use, you know, the pen is mightier than the sword. It gets greater later. You know what I mean? All those things happen. The only thing, when you quit or take yourself off the chessboard, that's the only thing that stops. When you quit and you take yourself off the chessboard.
And you can see too that he still sees the vision.
Oh yeah.
The dream is not gone. He still wants it. He still desires it. So he's gonna keep pushing forward and just revamp and just get back out there. So
yeah.
He sounded like he was crying. He had me crying, man. Hey, tighten up.
Y'all gotta watch his story, man. He got an amazing story, man. He do some great things, man. He right up the street. In Too Deep said before I started losing my hair follow.
Oh, I got a treat. Hey, I got a treat for you when you come to the shop.
His prices went over 100.
You know the last time you came to the shop, the little encounter that you had. I got a treat for you. Hey, it's locked up now. Hey, I got a treat for you, player.
He know I'm about to come in hot. I'm gonna come in hot on him. Ted said less than 25% of therapists are men in 2026. Yeah.
Statistics.
Yeah, they matter too. They definitely matter.
What's
man.
up, Tiz?
What's up, Ted? Because I was at work, so I didn't get to watch Ted's show. But our meat and potatoes tonight, man, is literally the same. I don't know if we're doing the same topic, but it's associated with the same people, which is very interesting. For those who don't know what's been going on with Rashad McCants and Raymond Felton, and the whole team, man, there's been a lot of beef going on between them and the basketball world. But I thought it would be the best way to finish the show out is just talking about the delusion of grandeur. The definition of that, for those who need to know or who would like to know, It's a psychological concept describing a person who believes they possess exceptional importance, power, wealth, or talent far beyond reality. In psychology, this is often associated with certain mental health conditions or severe ego inflation. So, yes, ma'am. A psychological concept describing a person who believes they possess exceptional importance, power, wealth, or talent far beyond reality.
Okay.
In psychology, this is often associated with certain mental health conditions or severe ego inflation.
Okay. Okay. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know.
First lady, man. Anything for the first lady. So for those who are in the basketball world, I know for Rain, she won't know what it is, but I think you'll still be able to talk about it because they go back and forth. But Rashad McCants is a very interesting fellow, man. If I had to give him a comparison, he might be what y'all would consider the Dame Dash of basketball.
Okay.
If I had to put him in a, he might be considered the Dame Dash of basketball. So
he wasn't like that to me, bro. Like the way he be talking, it's like, hey, he wasn't like that to me. He
it's very unique. So like here they are. This is actually Darren Williams and Raymond Felton and all of them actually responded to something that Rashad McCants said back. So very interesting, man. It was a lot of back and forth, but I'm just gonna play this one because it's a little bit easier to understand. So here we go.
He will talk to us about your draft workouts. Your draft workout was against.
Hold on, are we showing any clips on what?
Yeah, we're about to show the clips.
Dio's running this,
and next thing you know, it went between Ray and D. Will.
Mm-hmm.
D. Will told his story. Ray confirmed the story. Let's hit a rebuttal.
Raymond Felton, come on, hey, what we talking about? We giving these niggas power, right? Charlie Villanueva, nigga said I was sick in a workout. I think I got sick right after I tomahawk dunked on his ass and I threw up. I almost threw up on it. After I yelled so loud, I almost threw up on it. They told me to come back the next day. I used to do Ray so bad in practice that it just like it still lingered. 20 years later, niggas still talking about shit 20 years later. Why you didn't say this shit when it happened? Because you lying. So if niggas lying on my name just to get clicks on Out the Mud, y'all niggas ain't gonna reach that Kobe 81 numbers without me back on that show, my nigga. Y'all gotta start figuring out what the algorithm is. Put my name in the chat, Ojo. Come on, man, say my name. You know Kenyon gonna knock your face off. Kenyon don't even play like that. So yeah, it's cool to try to box a 6'9" nigga, but you come on, man. What we doing? I know none of these niggas like me, so I don't be looking for no friends. And when niggas don't respect you, you ain't gonna be no friends. But I'm unfuckwittable. You niggas not fucking with me. And I ain't never ducking shit. So if a nigga want to step up and see me outside, here's the time too. We can go to the court, we can get in the ring, we can do whatever. That goes for Pat, Darren, Ray, Theo, the sick nigga. You got a sick nigga, a fat nigga, and an ugly nigga. All on one pie. Cool.
Yeah, are we ready now?
Yeah,
we ready?
Yeah.
We ready to talk now? Okay, so let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and address this. Let me go ahead and address this first off. Ain't nobody knocking nobody out over here. Nobody. I'm gonna say that right now. Nobody knocking nobody out. Let me address that first part first. Ain't nobody knocking shit out. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. Ain't nobody knocking shit out. So you talking we could take this wherever, this and that. Man, just leave it alone. We keep this podcast space and let's keep it at that. Going beyond that, because I'm just leave it alone because I'm about to go somewhere where I shouldn't go. I might get myself in some trouble. So let me kill that part of it because nigga, I know you. And then let me speak on that part. I know you. Know you. Like know you. Was in school with you. Know what type of dude you are. Know this fake tough guy thing that you're doing. Like, come on, bro. Like, Ain't nobody trying to get no clickbaits, no nothing. Nigga, I'm a whole dad now. Nigga, you could call me fat, whatever you want to call. Nigga, I got a great life, living a good life because I earned that shit. Remember that. Remember that part. I earned it. Where I came from, shit I went through to get to Carolina, then get drafted and play 14 years. 14. I played 14 years. I don't know how many years you played. I don't give a fuck. And that's the main part I want you to understand. I don't give a fuck about you, what you do. But when you addressed Carolina, which is what I love and a place that helped change my life, when you address our teammates, used to be your teammates, when you addressed us and called us slaves. So I want you to remember all the things you said, nigga, before somebody even addressed you. Nobody addressed you. You said stuff a long time ago while we were still playing in the league. You got on ESPN, you did that bullshit. Nobody addressed you. None of us said nothing. Then you come back out again later on when you get on the podcast and stuff, and y'all doing a great job with y'all podcast. But don't come over here and talk shit and say niggas got something to say about you with clickbait when all of us got the same story.
Same story.
We speaking facts. This is what happened. Regardless of what. Okay, you might have got hurt. Okay, say you did get hurt in that workout in Charlotte. But it happened. You didn't finish the workout. You say you got sick in Toronto. It happened. So nobody's lying. You saying we lying. Nobody's lying. These things happen. We was there. We was with you. So I really don't understand where it is niggas are trying to get clickbait, niggas trying to do all of that, and then you want to be all tough, calling niggas fat. Nobody ever called you out your name. I called you out your name one time because I was pissed, and I'm not even going to give you that type of energy no more, my nigga. I'm a whole dad with kids, with a family. I ain't even on that type of time with you, but I can go back there, though. I can go back to the young Ray. I can get stupid if that's where it needs to go. I can. But
so I'm going to play the whole thing for y'all. With that being said, I thought it was very interesting, man, because it's something we don't talk about a lot in life, man. And Rashad McCants is living it right now. There was a lot of people who they start to talk about his character, right? They start to talk about him being an angry person, about, you know, even Raymond Felton said, like, it wasn't about your talent. It was just about people didn't like you. You know what I mean? Like, people just didn't fool with you. It was never about the talent. Like he said, if we were sitting up here talking about talent, yes, you are better, but we all had careers you didn't. You know what I mean? Like Raymond had 14, Charlie Villeneuve, all these cats did about at least a decade in the league average, right? Darren Williams, we know what he did and all that stuff. So, like, I thought it was very interesting, but I thought about delusion of grandeur when you think about Rashad McCants, right? Because the hardest pill to swallow is to know how good you are, but never reach it. And then to take on a persona that everybody hates you or that everybody dislikes you, that has to be a hard place to sit in. So I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts about what's going on with Rashad McCants. I know if you don't follow him, a lot of people don't know a lot about him, but the dude was like probably, if he didn't have a bad attitude, he would be in the talks of probably some of the top Tar Heel basketball players in his time. Basketball.
Who did he play for?
North Carolina. He was with Anton. He was with Anton Jameson and Sean May.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about in the pros.
Oh, in the pros? Man, where did Rashad McCants? Let me look real quick for you. Let me see where you went. Sure.
If you got to look up, it wasn't nothing. Even Felt came to my head. Like, I'm like, where he play? Oh, yeah, New York. I know he played in New York.
That's to say Timberwolves. So is this
he played. Oh, he was there with
he was
after KG.
He was the number 14 overall pick in the 2005 draft. He was number 14 overall. Let's see. Career average. He only had 1 year. He averaged 14.9 points a game. Well, he played. No, that was his best season. His best season was 2007, 2008. Then he later played with the Sacramento Kings and then went overseas. And then they talked about that too. That he played for like the Texas something. Like they were going in, dog. But like, what is y'all thoughts about that?
I have a question. So is this the delusion of I'm that dude, but you're really not that dude? Or your funky attitude overshadows the fact that you are that dude? Your character.
Man, he was a basketball talent for sure.
Okay.
He was a basketball talent for sure.
Oh no.
But I know that he did have a lot of complaints, even doing like workouts, stuff like that. Like his reputation did not suit him well.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, so
Classic, was he like that?
It has to be a hard place to sit.
Yeah, was he
So he
like
just
that?
wasn't received well because of the way his character?
So was he like that?
I think he was. Some people might disagree. I think he was. Like, I think even though he averaged like 17 points in college, he had probably one of the best basketball teams. I'm talking about from the starting five to the bench at that year. You got to think about, you had Raymond Felton, you had Sean May, you had Antoine. He played like a couple years with Jameson. He had old boy that could jump out the gym for North Carolina.
Who that?
So what is
Vince?
his name?
Vince?
No. I can't think of that dude's name. Everybody knew him for his dunking, and he played probably like a few years. Yeah, Class said he had game that didn't translate to stardom in the NBA. He was cool as a player. He was a great college player. Yeah, he was like a great college player, and probably they even said it on there. He was like one of the best high school players like you would have ever seen. Like he like, but I think his ego and everything that took over is why he's still in the position he is in today. And that's a hard pill to swallow.
That's something to say, because he had to be something if Gil went and got him. Because I don't know if people really now I remember Kenyon Martin. I remember Kenyon Martin's career. You know what I mean? He played at University of Cincinnati with Keith Legree at the point guard. I remember that. I met Keith Legree back in 1995. I
remember when Martin was in March Madness and touched the top of the backboard.
Yeah, like Kenya was like that. So if for him to be up there on that panel, I would assume that he was like that.
Yeah,
I don't remember him.
He a dog, just like Brandon Jennings. I think Brandon Jennings handles his career shortcomings better than Rashad McCants does.
Okay.
And I think that's what I kind of wanted to talk about, is just like, how do you navigate when you're the best at something but never reach the peak of it? Like, how do you, because at one point, right, he was delusionally confident. You got to be to say, I'm going to get to the end. Kind of, you said it, Plug, at the very beginning. Like, man, basketball was my thing. I walked in this gym and like, nah, bro. But he walked in every gym and said, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the best in here. And he made it to the NBA. I don't care how many years you played in the NBA.
You made it to the NBA, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you guys think that feeling is, though, to like never reach what would be the pinnacle of your success with all that talent?
I would want to know what's stopping me from reaching that pinnacle, and I would want to try to figure out why I can't get to that peak. What's stopping me? And I would want to work on that change, whatever change that may need to happen so I can get there. But sometimes though, even if you can't get to the peak, you just have to be content and knowing that you'll never reach the peak.
I feel you on that. Like I see many like my actual cousin, actually not blood cousin, but you know what I'm saying, step cousin, I would say, is one of the best in the game. Is one of the best cutters in the game. Is one of the best, to me, in my opinion, one of the best barbers in the game. You know what I mean? And You know what I mean? But we can still get on the phone and you know what I mean? He'll tell me like, bro, you do the numbers I do. You know what I mean? Outside of, you owning 3 barbershops, I don't see those numbers, but you know what I'm saying? His numbers behind the chair, we look, look the same. But would I put myself in his category? No, I would not. I'm gonna put myself in this category. No, not at all. But at the end of the day, hey, like I tell anybody, like say, I used to be the man at Madden. We get on Madden, I tear your ass up. NBA Live, I tear your ass up. You know what I'm saying? They be, oh, you think you the best in the world? No, I just say like, hey, look, you might beat me, but if you do, you gonna know you was in a scuffle. You just ain't gonna come in here and just handle me in no any kind of way.
Do you think that him being true to himself is the reason why he couldn't reach his peak as far as NBA goes?
It's like a nickname. It's
almost like selling your soul a little bit.
Right. It's like a nickname. You can't give yourself a nickname. The streets got to give you a nickname.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? The streets give you your nickname. Your family give you your nickname. You don't give yourself your nickname.
You know who I thought about when I thought about Rashad McCants today?
Who?
Shador Sanders.
Mm.
Expound, sir.
Because if Deion Sanders wasn't who he was, the NFL was showing you that they were about to close the door on him. And like, when you really do your research on Rashad McCants, his coach War Williams at the time had a lot to say about him. Like once Rashad got off of the Tar Heels team, they had a lot to say about him. You know what I mean? Like once, see, because that's what people don't understand. Like people will tolerate talent. People tolerate talent, but the moment they're able to release you, they're gonna tell everybody about you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I always say, y'all hear me say all the time that your character will perceive you, because like that coach is already making a call because the GMs are calling the coach.
Yeah.
Hey man, he went number 14. So at one point he could have been projected top 10.
Yeah, but his attitude or his demeanor.
So you think about it, that those calls were made. Hey, yeah, man, he a hothead, dog. Like, yeah, super talented, super athletic, but
he's not a locker room guy. Not a locker room guy.
Yeah. And it reminded me of Shador because Shador is very cocky too. He's very self-aware, as some people would call, like his demeanor is what kind of pushed a lot of people off, right? The antics or the prime time moments or all the attention that follows him.
Legacy.
Legacy. Like,
legendary.
I really feel that like if Shador wasn't a quarterback, he would have been in the same boat as his brother. Like people like, oh, we can let Shawley go, regardless if he's decent or not decent. Like we can let him go. You know what I mean? But Shador was such a huge ego or a huge like, I mean, he is. He's a huge presence. Like he sells tickets. You know what I mean?
You do.
So when it comes to Shador, like that's who I thought about when I was thinking about McCants. It's like McCants just didn't have nobody else to push him. Like Shador will always still have his father to open up some doors that even though they might be shut, they'll open.
Yeah, like when you like he's like a big bad wolf. And the only way you can simmer down a big bad wolf is put him around another big bad wolf. So they got a duel. They got a duel. Them be the ones that stay after practice and say, I'm gonna get on your ass after practice. Let's go. And then take him put him in that paint and work him. Like he'd probably been great around KG.
Yeah.
He probably needed somebody like a KG. He probably needed somebody like a Russell Westbrook. He needed somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who ain't afraid to get in his chest.
Yeah.
People don't feel around the blow. Oh. When you got that glue.
How did, like, for the chat, how do y'all feel about, let me see. I think I missed what Ted said. Ted said something about McCants. Hold on one sec. I don't want to miss. He said, I don't like opinions of MFers who never won anything and didn't give Kobe 60. Oh, okay. So you're not a fan of McCants from what I'm reading, Tez. You're not a fan of. He said they tried to close the door on Sanders because his dad is Dion. He really ain't got nothing to do with Sanders. He said, wholeheartedly gotta disagree. They will spite you because of your talent. McCants had an average handle that limited scoring ability in the league. Ted said that attitude is only used to humble athletes who don't fit the mold of what they think is acceptable.
I can agree with that too, but I'm waiting to be wrong. I already told you about him. I'm waiting to be wrong.
About who?
Shador.
Oh.
I said, babe, I already told you about him. I told you first quarter when we first met.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be straight. He's a game manager. He's a good game manager. He's a winner. I know you said he never won anything, but I think he I think he just comes from that pedigree. He's gonna always win. You know what I mean? And regardless, Nike got a lot of money behind him. So until that contract is up, he's gonna be in the league somewhere. He said McCants is successful, but doesn't know it. He treats himself like he's a coulda, shoulda. The perception of him is self-inflicted. Yeah, that's kind of where I was trying to guide the conversation. But if you don't know a lot about him, it's hard to have the conversation about him. Like,
yeah.
So,
but that's sort of like what I was thinking too. Like, is he standing in his own way with the way he presents himself as far as like his character goes and having a bad attitude and whatnot?
Hey, just to be, Tez, to reiterate on what you said, you know he wasn't gonna make that secondary. Yes, he stood absolutely no chance of making that secondary. None. You a Buck fan like me, so hey, none. You know good and hell well he wasn't gonna make that. I knew that first quarter, boy. Hey, he stayed in them streets and them restaurants. Say, boy, you better get your ass in that playbook. You making all these damn videos. You better go and watch some damn video film, boy.
Silly Kick said you can tell McCants rebuttal too much. Believe that it was a problem. You can't win every battle. Shout out to Silly Kicks, man. Shout out to you, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to all channels. Cole said averaging 14 points in the NBA and making millions is a good life. He needs perspective. Shawley should have moved.
I disagree wholeheartedly. That boy lighting ass, boy. He'd have went outside linebacker, boy. He'd have got murdered. That boy lighting ass, boy. I think that I only think he's two. What thing Shawley weigh? About 205, 210? If that.
That might be pushing it, probably 195-ish.
Man, I know a broad way more than him. I'm serious, bro. Hey, nah, bro. He went outside linebacker, got murdered. Clear-cut case of murder.
I think like I like to see both sides of Rashad McCants because I think sometimes too. I had this talk with Plug before. Like some people don't like. For myself, like I don't do well with nonsense, like with nonsense. I don't function well in nonsense. Like a ignorant comment people will say or something. Like I don't do well in that. Like I don't like talent speaks for itself. And when you know you're good at something, and let's say you have a bad day or somebody beats you at something and they talk crazy, I don't do well in those environments. because I'm a very concrete thinker. Like you're not better than me. Like I know that. Like especially like a lot of people don't like when it comes to like bowling. Like I know how well I am in the sport. So having a bad day or a bad weekend doesn't identify that. But in the Black culture, in Negro culture, dog, like you can't have a bad day. Black people don't let you live. Not in a bad way. I'm talking about like Black people joke a lot. Like they don't let you live it down.
Sit in it, sit in it, and then get over it. They're gonna keep punching your ass.
Like, cause I've seen it a lot in the bowling world, right? Like I will walk into a bowling alley with Black people, and they would say the most outlandish stuff. But then I'll walk into a bowling alley with a bunch of white people, and the first thing, man, how long you been bowling, man? Your game is so pure. Man, look the way you rolled the ball. White people looked at more of the talent and they can see the potential. Black people look more at how does it look and what was the results.
Like you seen that meme of that Black dude in the convenience store? He went like that's exactly what she said. We are so unserious.
Yeah, man. Like and it's so different, like because like it's just weird, man. It's a weird mixture, dog, and like I don't know, like it's just crazy. Like I don't know, like it's hard to fathom it. And I guess I guess when you get into certain rooms too, it makes you think differently, right? Kind of like what Plug said, right? At some point, Rashad McCants is looking at like I am on here with Gilbert Arenas, I am on here with everybody who's doing this and doing that. Like my first ever bowling team was with Addison Thornton and Dustin Williford. Like if you look them up, they're pro staffers, they're professionals. Like you played with people who were like great in the game. So like it changes your viewpoint of the sport.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just very unique. Should have moved here. He said I did a video on him. He was on a reality show. Oh yeah. That's Melly is on Gilbert's wife, who is married to Arenas. Had no clue who he was. Yeah, Shallow is too small for outside linebacker, maybe strong safety, but he is undersized.
Strong safety is overly.
I got high hopes for you. We gonna see.
High hopes for you. We gonna see.
Souls only bowls if he has all his custom equipment. Chat. Tez is not I'm not mad at McCants at all. I'm saying he needs perspective. The guy won in life, even if he didn't have a long career. He got notoriety, and a millionaire with good health. He hit the life lotto.
Life lottery. Yep.
He said, everybody grab a house ball and let's get active.
Let's go.
So it's gonna be like, no, I need my. That's what he's saying.
That shit had me dying laughing, dog. That Indian dude was like, yeah, dog, we just having fun, bro.
He said, my dad and goddad would have cooked whoever you just named. Been bowling since you had to keep score on paper.
My dad 5, bro. My dad at 5. My dad, I'm all right.
Ted said he posts bowling scores, just saying.
Be like, this is how it went down. Everybody packing up their balls and shit. You go right.
You have to find that video and send it to me. I think I know what you're talking about, but I ain't. I've heard it before, but
man, I'll put number funny shit on my shit, man. We just be laughing, man. I be kiki, man. See, this is the reason why I don't argue, because when you start talking about dads, my dad better than your dad. Come on, man. You already know. We black. We black in the black. I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety blickety about black, y'all. We all the Nitty. What's up, my boy? Profit Freedom. What's happening, boy? Welcome to the chat, cuz.
Make sure you like, subscribe, whatever channel you on. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're over at the Raw Society Coalition, you can go into at the top of the page where it says links, and there are links to everybody that is part of the Raw Society Coalition. You have us three here. We are your no middleman panel. You have me, Soft Rain, Uncle Plug at Uncle Plug TV, and Souls of Thought down at the bottom. And then you see them in the chat. The test down and the classic codes. We all have our own channels, and all of those links are on the Raw Society page, so you can go follow us, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Real shit. That's the flex. No, it's a blessing for black men to be in here bragging about having dads.
Absolutely.
For real, cuz. Oh, I've had one.
Oh, we done made it up to Into Deep said we made it up to 300 subscribers, y'all. So 301. So we doing good. Yeah, let's go. We need to get up to that 5 so we can be fully monetized. Well, not fully monetized, but monetized. So y'all go ahead and share this with your mama, sister, baby, auntie, cousin, nephew, niece, all of them. The people you don't even like, send it to them. Say, hey, watch this.
Turn on the play mix and just let it run all day.
Let it roll. Let it roll.
Let it run all day.
Malik the catcher said I ain't have one.
Oh, cuz I'm sorry, man. Hey, if it's any consolation, he trash. You know what I'm saying? He trash, cuz it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
And there we are on the
screen. You need me, I'll be here, cuz. You know what I'm saying? You need me, I'll be here, man. Whatever you need, man. Everybody at Raw Society Coalition, man. Everybody in the chat, we willing to help you with anything you need, bro. Except for money.
we thank you, Into. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Y'all got anything else for them tonight? I got to see what we're going to be doing tomorrow for Life Soundtrack. We'll let y'all know sometime.
I think we need to do One Hit Wonders.
Who?
One Hit Wonders. I think that'll be cool.
Return of the Mac. It is Return of the Mac. Come on.
Or, I mean, if you had something else in mind, I just thought about.
Just put it put it together, and all I got to do is walk in.
Oh, man. Okay. I'll work on that.
But I do.
Whatever we do, we got to have content in it now.
Okay.
Yes, so I try. Yes,
we
I
try. Talking because it kicked us off completely last time, so we got to have.
We got to have content.
So, like I was saying earlier,
last Wednesday, but we were going in, boy. Yeah, but we had that thing going, bro.
So, like I was saying earlier, this is the whole list of the Raw Society Coalition. You got the classic codes. He's been in the chat. You got Souls of Thought, who is the founder. Uncle Plug TV, he's right above me. I'm Conversation with Soft Rain, and you got the Tez Down. The Tez Down has been in the chat as well. We bring y'all content 7 days a week, whether we dropping a video or we going live. Like today, 4 of the channels went live today between Classic, Tez, us here on Souls of Thought, and the RSC. We're live throughout the day, so we can get you through your work day. And like Classic says, the truckers that are on the road, you can just put us on and listen to us while you're driving on the road. So we got different shows on different days. No Middleman is here Monday and Tuesdays. Wednesdays, we got Life Soundtrack with Souls of Thought. Thursdays, we bring sometimes I bring the King's Code, and sometimes Classic brings the Queen's Code and other different conversations. Sundays are full of everything from Sunday Service to we're doing a review on Love is Blind.
Everything.
Plug is doing. I can talk for the next 10 to 15 minutes on everything that we've been doing and what we got going on. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
Hey, and tighten up, man. Sunday morning, 10 a.m., man. Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
In for story time, man. Story time with Uncle Plug, man. Hey, and Tez, man, did you fire back on my message, man, on your video today, bro? I had to pause it while I was watching it because I had to finish this cut because the dad kept talking to me, interrupting my flow. You feel what I'm saying? And I was listening in, and then Buddy said, "Did you hear that?" Yeah. Into the story time. Let's go. 10 a.m. Sunday morning, man. Tighten up, man. We're going to church. Preach. Oh man, go check your comments, man. Come on, Tez. Come on, Tez. I left you a comment under your video.
Y'all got
Oh, the last thing I do want to say, if y'all have any, I want to start doing reactions, and I want to bring reactions to whatever Chat 333, the Raw Society family, whatever they're interested in doing. Put it in the Discord under my Soft Rain channel or whatever that is, that Conversation with Soft Rain little tab, so I know that y'all want to talk about it or see me react to it. I'm trying to bring some more content to my channel. So go on there and just drop a video in there, and I'll react to it. Or if y'all want to talk about it, if y'all want to do an open panel, let me know what y'all want to do, what y'all want to see, what y'all want to talk about. So just go on there and let me know. Or hit me up in my DMs on Instagram. Boom.
Cool beans, man.
Come back tomorrow for Life Soundtrack.
Yeah, Life Soundtrack. We'll have a topic for y'all soon. Hopefully I can get it up in the morning for y'all so it can build some traction up. We'll make sure y'all know who we're going to be speaking about tomorrow. Either one-hit wonders or maybe we'll do the best of somebody. But we just got to make sure we put some content in there so they don't knock us out.
Tomorrow I got to do that continuing training. I gotta renew my license, my barber license. So I got to go do my freaking continual training. It's like 4 hours. So when I get off, that's what I got to do.
All right. Ooh, so it'll be me and Rain tomorrow night. So I got to keep that money coming in. So we will be here with Life Soundtrack. And we'll bring you guys an epic little night. Probably gonna be straight at an hour tomorrow, man. Straight at an hour tomorrow.
Cool with me.
And get it out, man. So we appreciate everybody who tuned in today, man. And we're gonna leave you guys with, what we always do. Who was it? Chanel said she didn't like the way we said bye yesterday, man. So y'all make sure y'all have a great night. We can just leave tonight. So
no, I got you, souls.
Thank you for tuning in to Souls of Thought. Just remember that God loves you. I love you.
You're beautiful, and your boy is out.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time? For real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger.